Yeah, Anthony, I'd love to get your perspective on, you up until a few years ago, before you left to start this company, you were running a massive division at CBS, and you decided to do another startup, to start all over again. Here we are. I don't know if you can get a shot of this office, Ben. Beautiful office, but you're in a small office in San Francisco, and you're starting over with a small team. Talk to us about, what are some of the things that you're learning, or some of, now doing it again, and coming back to, the very, very early stages of the startup. What's that been like?
I think that I had to go through actually a culture shock coming back, to tell you the truth, having run an organization with hundreds of people for about 3 years. In fact, when we first were starting, my co-founders Joan and Eric, we would be whiteboarding stuff out. And in my head, my muscle, my reaction was always, okay, who am I going to delegate this to? And then I realized that person was always me. And that type of shock, I think,
is that true? Can you confirm that he actually did do it?
He made a comment this morning that he wished he had his admin back. So.
He wished he had his admin
back.
But that muscle was not developed or exercised for about 3 years. I think that was the biggest shock. And then also the other thing is, having been on the other side of running a large org and going through the process of looking at startups to acquire, you start looking at things differently, especially when you realize that, look, everyone, as was mentioned earlier, everyone talks about the company going this way. You kind of know where the warts are. And in some respects, when you start a company for the third time, I think that because you know what can go wrong, in some respects, initially, you have to suspend your disbelief, because the main reason we're doing this is because there is a huge opportunity, but you have to kind of believe why a small company can actually achieve greatness in terms of how big the opportunity, how you can take advantage of it. It's a huge opportunity. And so I think that, running a company today, the third time versus the first time, where